Hello, everybody. Lord Verminard back again in Snow Plowing Simulator. This is... Oh, hi there. This is the the ski resort DLC that the developers were kind enough to provide to me a key for, which is awesome. What's not so cool is that I've got to start my game over again. My save game is gone. So we're doing this all from scratch. So I have to... Okay, save the game there. We got a map there. Got it. And we're gonna clear all these thingies out of the way here. Oh, nice. So there's actually a fridge for your food and stuff now. Stove. Okay, we want a shovel. We need a shovel. Gimme. All right. We have bought a shovel. Occupy the place where the courier brings shipments. I love the translation. It's hilarious. Okay, isn't it, where do they bring the crap? I don't remember. I think it was right here, isn't it? Yeah, right here. So we wait. And it will just magically show up. Key bindings. Okay, that's fantastic. Oh yeah, here we go. That looks like a shovel to me. We are shoveling. So I think I've got to, yeah, I got to do some basic work here first. And the snow map of the property appears on the corner. The gray color shows a building. Blue color shows the area to be clear of snow. Oh, above. Okay, got it. Yes. Okay. So yeah, this game has come a long way. I've played it for a while. Yeah, tires go here. The courier wants to stay anonymous and only delivers his packages when you're not looking. That's hilarious. Check out available function special H. Okay. Oh, look at this. There's a trailer. See, that's new. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on in this game now. Okay, yes. That's where plows go, and we get those. Collision of tools with small objects. Okay, yep. Right. Position of the finds. A marker will appear showing its position. Okay, that's great. Control a menu. Oh, yeah, there's radio menus now. Yeah, man. Okay, pretty neat. Yeah, so they've done a lot of stuff here. Now, I thought that there's an option to keep that on. Settings. Let's see here. Yeah, I had to change like all of the settings and stuff back to what works for me, which is fine. See, I have that actually turned off. Keep showing. Yeah, we want that on. Equipment wear. We want to turn that off because that is an absolute killer in this game. Wait a minute. So yeah, this is all different from what I set it to. Okay, adhesion of vehicle. Okay, ice. That's fine. Okay. Collision, that's turned off. Automatic dumping, show hints. I'm not going to have all the hints up because it's kind of a little bit overwhelming. Keep showing the snow removal area. Okay, so now if I click this, boom. Okay, now we whip out our good old shovel here, and we can just go to freaking town. So yeah, I'm pretty sure the ski resort area is accessible like right away through one of the tunnels. I don't know which tunnel it is, but we will knock out some of this prologue stuff here real quick, and then we'll drive around and figure it out, because that sounds like fun. Yeah, so I'm guessing there's a bunch more quests and stuff to do in the ski resort. That seems like a place where a snow clearing service would probably do pretty well, I would imagine. Now, I would think that most ski resorts probably have their own snow clearing people. I wouldn't imagine they would contract that out, but yeah, what do I know? I've never run a ski resort before. I've only been to a couple of ski resorts. And they weren't exactly like super nice ones either. I mean, they were all right, but we're talking about Midwest here. We're not talking about Colorado and whatnot. All right, here we go. This is great. Yeah, sometimes it's fun just to kick back and start a game over fresh, you know? There's some games where it's like, I do not want to start this game over again. And then there's other games where it's like, yeah, you know what? It's okay. And most of the games that I play, I'm kind of like that. Like, this one and like My Summer Car, I've started that game over like 1,000 times, you know, whatever. It's fine. Junkyard Truck, you know, I had to start that one over again. Lost my save. You know, I don't really mind that. Mon Bazou, I love Mon Bazou, especially in the hard mode. I love starting that game fresh. Because at the beginning of the game, everything is so completely frantic. You just gotta, like, you just have to, like, bust ass to really get, like, to make ends meet, you know? And just, like, to get basic equipment. It's super fun. So, yeah, I hope they update that game soon. One thing I've noticed is that... Uh-oh. Temperature below 36°C. I'm gonna die. Okay. Well, we don't want that. One thing I will say is that this game had a lot of performance issues early on, and it is definitely running a lot better than it used to. And it looks better, too. Not that it, like, looked bad before. I mean, it looked... I mean, if I'm being honest, it did look a little bit amateurish, but I don't really... I mean, it doesn't bother me. I'm okay with that. I don't expect every game to look like a AAA, you know, 500-person studio masterpiece. I like games to be a little rough around the edges sometimes. Especially indie games and stuff, because that's primarily what I play. But yeah, this developer has been good to me. They gave me a key for the main game, and something sparkled in the snow, and they gave me the key for the DLC. So that is really cool of them. So yes, I will play this game. I've got actually quite a few hours in the other. I haven't played this on the channel in a while, but I did fire it up and play it when their last big update before the DLC came out. Maybe a month or so ago, something like that. I you know, got back into the game and just kind of dicked around and did some jobs and stuff. Just because. Alright, we're burning through calories, but we are getting cold because it looks like he's just wearing a sweater. And of course my first question is, why in the hell are you starting a... Oi! Look at that! Someone lost some cash. Well, it's mine now. All right, I'm gonna go in here and warm up a minute. It won't make any money, but it will enable customers to place orders. Yes, that's exactly what I'm doing. All right, foods go in there. No tea, no coffee. Looks like I need to buy some sundries here. Oh god, cough syrup and aspirin. I don't want to know about any of that. Tea is $50. Coffee is $200. I'm gonna buy coffee because I love coffee. So yes. Thermos for tea. Does that work with coffee? Oh, here we go. Coffee thermos. Yeah. And it's actually a good idea not to mix your thermoses. You know, you have a tea thermos, or if you have a coffee thermos and you put tea in it and you drink your tea, it's like, ooh, it doesn't quite taste right. My God, look at all this. Toolbox. I'll repair damaged tools. Nice. Hand cream to protect against frostbites. Very good. Clothing. Thin sweater. Gotta love that. What about food? Is that under... They're open at different hours. Yeah, that makes it a little bit more complicated. Food. We want food. That does not look like ravioli to me. Those look like pot stickers. 500 calories. Does the nutrition even matter, or is it just calories? Is that the only thing we care about? 1,000. You get 1,000 kcal for a banana. Error. Give me 6 bananas. Chocolate freaking cake. 5,000. Imagine just you're hungry and you just scarf down an entire chocolate cake. Okay. We ordered some stuff. I would feel like I should be warming up. Do I need to close the door to do that? Oh, I did. Look at that. Damn. I don't know where the key is. Okay. Let's go out here and poke around in the old garage here. We got this sweet truck, which seems to be suffering from some texture degradation. Why isn't my is there anything in this? Oh yeah. Very good. Okay. Why isn't my temperature isn't going up? Do I have to like turn on heat somewhere, or what's the dealio with that? Did my stuff just arrive? Oh, it did. Okay, make coffee. Yes, please. Ah, yes, that's better. Did my bananas go? Oh, they went in the fridge. Sweet. All right. Everything is back to normal. Yeah, some of this stuff is a little bit different than it was before. At least different from what I'm remembering. Yes, pass the job of clicking on the mailbox. I remember that, because sometimes finding the mailbox is half the battle. All right. How are you guys doing today? Hope everybody's doing all right. Hopefully it's not snowing wherever you are. Here in Ohio, we have actually already had some snow this year, which is not typical, I would say, to have any kind of significant snow before Thanksgiving, but we did. Not snowing now, though. It's just kind of rainy and cold, which honestly, I'd probably rather prefer snow than rain cold, but anyways. Here we are. Okay, so that's cleared. So we click on my own mailbox. Yes, okay, bang. Pass the job, 100%. People don't realize, 100%. Fresh fluff. Yay, customers can come to the office. What's left is to shovel the snow from the driveways to the garage doors. Just buy a more powerful tool. I can buy a pusher shovel. Yay! Let's do that. $200, give me it. All right. Yeah, so I can't buy any clothing yet. All right, well, whatever. So what does it want me to do now? It wants me to do all this business. Well, let's fire up this new tool and see what it's like. Much faster, you say? Yeah, we'll see about that. All right. I remember using this thing before, and it was kind of a pain in the butt. Okay, I've made a giant pile. Looks like you can just kind of keep on plowing with it. All right, well, that's what we're going to do then. You know, that's something that I've always kind of wanted since I started playing this game, is for the snow to act a little bit more realistic. It kind of just acts like it's not even really there. Not that I'm complaining too much about it, but it'd be nice if, I don't know, it seemed like the snow actually had weight. Like it has a weight value, right? And you can't exceed it on your tool, but it would be cool if it actually like made a difference, you know? So we'll take a little bit less of an aggressive swipe at it here. And that worked just fine. All right. Okay. Easy mode. Yeah, this is definitely like a pretty chill way to pass the day. Not that, you know, shoveling snow in real life, I hate it. I know some people like it, just like the way some people like to mow grass. That is definitely not this guy. And the state of my lawn right now would confirm that. Or like raking leaves. Hate doing that. I especially raking leaves. Like, I don't know. You're kind of supposed to leave leaves there, you know? Unless they're causing a problem or like clogging up a drain or something like that. Like, I don't know. I feel like it's better just to leave them there. There's a lot of beneficial critters and stuff that that use the leaf litter for, you know, reproductive purposes and whatnot. So I leave the leaves there as long as I can. But also, you know, my yard is not pristine. I don't get it treated. I mean, I have chickens, for God's sakes. Chickens will tear apart everything. We got a lot of wild stuff growing that we just kind of leave it go, you know, because it's kind of supposed to be there. As long as we don't have weeds like encroaching on our garden or whatever. So yeah, my yard is pretty wild, and I kind of like it that way. I do mow it, just not. I'm not one of those people that's out there every freaking weekend mowing it, whether it needs it or not. That is definitely not me. But hey, you know what? No judgment. If you're the kind of person that likes to have a really nice manicured lawn, then more power to you. I just feel like it's a tremendous waste of resources and a strain on the environment, but that's okay. You can have whatever kind of yard you want. This is working amazingly well, actually. I don't know why I never thought of this before. I used to just go freaking ham bone and just shovel the whole damn thing as wide as possible. This is actually working way better. I've never used a shovel like this before. One of these like weird like pusher things. I don't know how they actually work. Whoops, shit. I like to tell the story of, I had a snowblower for a while. When my wife was pregnant, my son was due, like on January 1st. And so, you know, the street that we live on in Columbus, it does not get touched by snow removal, like basically ever. So there have been some times where we've been stuck at our house because we just can't get out. Now, this is before we had the all-wheel drive vehicle, so now it's no big deal, but back then we did not have an all-wheel drive vehicle, so we bought a snowblower just in case, you know, when she went into labor, it wasn't during the middle of a snowstorm when we were stuck. That did not happen, thankfully, but we had a snowblower for a while. I ended up selling it just because it was a pretty big one. And it was definitely handy. But one year we got a whole crap load of snow, and I'm going to have to fix that. That's going to be a problem. We got a whole crap load of snow, and so I was clearing out a path for the chickens so they would get out, because like they won't walk through the snow. And so I like turned it, like, you know, turned the throttle of it up, like all the way up, and just like aimed the chute in such a way to see how far it would go. It was great fun. I probably could have thrown snow on the top of my neighbor's house. It was just like, it would just blow it everywhere. Good times. This snow appears to be heavier than what we were doing before. I wonder if there's any way I can get this cleared. Or is it just stuck this way forever now? I'm gonna have to use the shovel probably to fix that. Oh, Jesus, what is that? Is that a treasure? I think it is. Yeah, this shovel also blows through the calories like really fast. I'll have to eat me a banana. Yeah, I know. God's sakes. It's cold. I get it. It's cold, and our idiot protagonist here decided to start a snowplowing business with a sweater. And not even a single snow shovel. Yeah, I've got quite a mess here to deal with, but you know what? I'm just gonna keep going. We're 80% done. Yeah, buddy. All right. Geez, it won't even do this little swath right here. Whoops. Hey, man, that's my key. Blink. All right. All right, let's switch to the little shovel boy here. Actually, you know what? I should probably... Hell. Okay, yeah, I guess we just gotta scoop this out, too. So we'll do that. Is he moving a little slower? Looks like he is. Well, we can't have that. Alright. Minimal increase in wear. Yeah, not when you have it turned off. Okay. Yeah, see, there's a freaking heater in here. Like, does this actually warm me up? I feel like it should, but it doesn't seem like that it does. Which is kind of weird. Oh yeah, I can't run either. I'm very tired. Alright, let's turn on the lights too. That might help. Alright, give me a banana. How do we eat a banana? Let's try the radio menu. Nope, that's not it. Help, how do I eat? Dang it. Flashlight tool slot. Handy radio menu. Main menu. Equipment is E. Is that the same as inventory? Oh, here we go. Eat a banana. Yes. All right. I guess we'll have a hot cup of squash here too. Why not? There we go. Okay. Back to the task at hand. Speaking of hot coffee, I'm drinking some right now. Ah, wonderful. All right, here we go. Bonk. Yeah, I don't know if they changed that in this version of the game, but those collisions were like, you could accidentally, like, if you clicked on it like a couple of times accidentally, you would destroy your tool in just a matter of seconds. And that was absolutely not cool. So since they made the damage able to be turned off, I just turned it off, because it's just like a, I don't know, I feel like that's something you really shouldn't have to worry about too much. Okay, there we go. This is working. It looks like we're creating some sort of abstract art or something, but getting the job done. Excellent. .6%. Okay. Almost done. I'm guessing I'm not going to get paid for this either. But I think what I'm going to do after this is done is we're going to hop in the truck and find this ski resort, because I'm excited to see it. There's also a bunch of crap in the game that I don't remember how to do anymore. Like there's the tractor. I don't remember where the heck you get that. There's a big snow removal truck, like for the main roads and stuff. I don't remember how you get that. $99.6. What do you mean 99.6? Oh, this garbage. All right. Yeah, so we're gonna have to figure out all that stuff together. There's also like a bunch of like secrets, like there's some sort of like mystery with a Bigfoot or something. I don't know. I never did get to the end of that little quest line. Because there's like the translations are really bad for some of that, so it was kind of hard to follow. Yay, wet snow. Start your adventure in the town. See what you can find in the private room and see if anything new has appeared for purchase in the store. Awesome. Learn how to shovel snow by hand, buy tools and props, and know the general rules of the game. Now it's time to go out in the world, start completing more and more serious assignments. See the map. Also, a mystery has been bothering locals for a year. Okay, yay. Okay. What is this? Gates, wickets, and barriers. You're not be able to enter a new property until you receive a recommendation. Some properties, even recommendation, will still be inaccessible until you clear the snow from the access road. All right. Also, where do they say wickets for a gate? I've never heard that before. That's new to me. All right, close the door. We don't want to waste energy. Let's grab ourselves a couple of bananas. And we'll eat a couple of bananas. All right, so this private room, which hopefully isn't as gross as it sounds. Thin sweater. All right. We got a radio we can turn on. Truck keys. All right. Old computer. Wow, this is new. Great. Okay. Need a system disk. Remember those days. Oh, this is cool. Shows you progress. Artifacts. Artifact board. Right. Okay. Wait out the work. Wait out the nighttime. Shoveling snow when it's snowing is pointless. It's great. Good stuff. All right, man. This is cool. All right, so let's go. Hop in our sweet little truck. Oh, yeah. Look at this. Okay. Looks quite modern. Okay, the one thing that bothers the crap out of me is that the mouse movements are like reversed. Roadside assistance, got it. The mouse movements are reversed like outside of the truck, and that makes me insane. Okay, so we need to find... Wait, look at all this snow. We need to find those tunnels, and I'm pretty sure if we just go straight here. They've done a good job with the driving was really janky before. It feels a lot better now. Okay, yeah, we take a left here and then take a right, and then that's that one tunnel. I don't know if that one goes to the ski resort or not. You know what? Maybe it'll tell me on the map. I didn't even bother to look. So, no, that just goes under the... This is the wrong way. This is wrong. All wrong. It's probably going to be... Yeah, it's going to be this tunnel. Shit, I went the wrong way. You know, honestly, it'd be quicker just to turn around and go back the other way. Huh. All right, here we go. Understeers a bit. Okay, so... Yes, just go straight. You know, I suggested for this game, once they get the driving like all sorted out and it's, you know, smoother and, you know, just better, that it would be cool to have a mode of the game where you just drive around this town in the snow. That would be a lot of fun. Or like deliver pizzas or something, you know? Like, play the game not as the snow clearing guy, but as just somebody who's trying to, like, live their life here, you know? That'll be funny. So I have the snow detail turned down, so I don't know if you turn it up, it's going to show the tracks that the vehicle's making the snow better. Like, you can see them, they're just not very clear. So I don't know if that will, if that changes if you turn the snow up, but my poor PC is struggling enough to run the game at where it's running it right now, so. As far as I know, you don't need to fuel up the truck yet, but I think that's something that they're going to plan. Also, this is new over here. Can I not get in here yet? No, I can't get in there yet. I mean, I'm sure I can just jump in there, right? Oh, can I not crouch? I can't crouch. So I really can't get in here? Bummer. Yeah, there's a snowcat over there. And that's part of the DLC. I don't know what that other vehicle is. Whoops. Well, anyways. Yeah, so clearing this access road isn't going to happen anytime soon. Okay, we're going to go through the tunnel. This was not open before, so this is the DLC. Whee! Ski Resort. All right. This is my first look at this here. Like, apparently one of the jobs is like actually grooming the slopes and stuff. Oh, wow. Yeah, I guess right. You got to click on the signs to clear the. Well, the frames are much higher here. What the heck's going on? I just got a achievement for learning the true discovery of Atlantis or some shit. Okay, so nothing on here is marked. Okay. All right. Well, this is cool so far. Yeah, so you can see the tracks better here too. Like, that's weird that the snow behaves differently on this map than it does on the other one. Oh, wow. Holy crap. Look at this. Huh. Well, what do you know? I'm stuck. Can I not go through here? I have to get recommendations first. Okay, so I can't park here at the parking lot. Oh my god, look, the ski lifts are going. So it doesn't actually let me go anywhere here yet. Can I... What is that floating? It looks like a chair floating in the sky over there. Can I ride the ski lifts? Please tell me I can ride the ski lifts. Okay, I can't. Yeah, I can't actually go in here yet. Jeez, there's a lot of freaking buildings and stuff. Jump! Okay, yeah, I can't do it. This place is huge. Holy crap, man, this is pretty sweet. Yep, I can't do any of this. Darn it. I want to frolic on the ski slopes. You're gonna make me do work first. That's a drag. Uh-oh, can I not get back over the... I jumped over the... I hopped the barrier. Can I not get back now? Uh-oh, what do I do? I'm stuck. Oh, I've broken the game. I've soft locked it. Okay. Where exactly am I? Okay, so the actual resort is to the in this zone right here, in this general vicinity. So what the heck is up here? That's probably like where all the ski lifts go. And I could just walk up this road the whole way up there, but that sounds like a nightmare. What I should probably do is try to find a way back over the gate here, or the barrier. I don't think I can, though. Well, I have created a interesting problem for myself here. I wonder if I can... Nope, I can't. Can I jump on the... Developers! I've broken it. I've done something I'm not supposed to do. Okay, can I do roadside assistance? Which button is that? Not that one. Let's see here. Settings. I don't know if I think I can only do roadside assistance if I'm in the car, yeah. Well, I may have broken the game. Everybody hold on. I'm going to pause the recording and just kind of fiddle around here for a minute and see if I can figure out how to get out. Otherwise, I'm going to have to probably close and restart the game, maybe? I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, well, I made it, I think I made it back to where my truck is. This appears to be the right place. Yes, look at that. We did it. All right. Do you want to know how I did that? I walked all the way up this stupid road and then came down one of the slopes, and here we are. So, if you're going to be a dumbass like I am and go someplace where you're not supposed to go in this game, be prepared to to do a little bit of hackery to make it work. But anyways, so yeah, I think at least I got a good look at the resort and the slopes and stuff. It's actually pretty neat. So yeah, I can't wait to actually explore this a little bit more. So I feel like going into the winter season, it might be fun to get back into this game and do some snow plowing and check out the new content. So let me know what you guys think. I'm going to end this episode here. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me. I had a great time playing this game. This game is fun, and it really is. It's had a long road, you know. A lot of people are complaining about the jankiness and the performance issues and stuff, and you know, like stuff happens, you know. Like sometimes there's chairs up in the sky, whatever, you know. It doesn't matter. I can tell that the developers have a lot of heart, and they're working hard on this. So I give them a lot of credit for that. And And yeah, I definitely want to keep playing it if you guys want to see it. So just let me know, leave a comment. If you like this, make sure you hit the like button down below. If you're not subscribed, think about subscribing. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye.